Hello everybody, my name is Anthony, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich as Russia. Let's continue on from where we last left off. So, we are planning our invasion of the French. We are pressuring the Japanese to give us more territory, and we're still trying to beat the Sudanese and the Norwegians, but I'm sure, given enough time, we will just steamroll them because, you know, they're completely outnumbered and outgunned, so should be okay. We also got the situation down here with the National Protection Alliance, but that doesn't concern me at all. Like, I really do not care. Sure, you know, attacking to them, why not? I mean, I kind of wish they didn't exist, and I wish they would just disappear off the face of the earth, because I don't even want to be in this war. I should never have agreed to it initially. I mean, that was my own fault, but... So we have, what, 14 more days, roughly. 14 days until we're actually attacking the French. Getting the Entente on our side. I mean, right now, they are losing quite a bit down here in the south. We lost the effects of the integration of Ukraine, which must mean that a lot of our factories... We were using 11... Oh, that's fantastic. It's gone down significantly, from 111 to 73. Giving us about 40 more civilian factories for military purposes. How long until these are actually done? Construction. 14th of May. 18th of June. Like, how many? We got some. Do we have good modifiers at least? 1.5. Say infrastructure. There's some pretty okay modifiers there. Yeah, so Serbia's still trying to justify a war against the Bulgarians. I mean, I don't want to fight Bulgaria or fight Serbia if I don't have to. It's in my best interest, if anything, that we don't have to fight them, but I think we are going to have to. Because they're going to attack me, and it'll be very extremely rude. Oh, we need close air support. What a weird looking plane. Why is it so short? We'll research it anyway, just so we can actually get the stuff we need. Yeah, they're not actually researched quite yet. Yeah, enough. Serbia's there looking pretty threatening at the moment. But I'm sure we'll probably press one of these fronts so hard that we can redeploy troops down here in Serbia. In fact, we might be able to do it with our weird cavalry-only army. Or we'll do it with these guys as soon as they capture Sudan. Is this the capital? Or okay, this is the capital city. So Sudan might actually capitulate when they lose this. I mean, it's only worth 1 victory point. But we can see. So they're gonna fall and capitulate there. Only claim Manchuria, and Port Arthur. Excellent. We have a CB against. We have the ability just to annex Japan. And that is great news for us. You actually like us. I don't even know why. Similar ideology. Similar ideology with trade partners. Okay, understandable. Would you like to join my faction? Probably not, but we can declare war right now on the Fateng government. And you know what? Why not? You know what? Okay, I'm going to start this war after I start the European war. Because I don't want to declare that war. Have all of our allies move over to Japan and then declare war on the Europe and have them fighting the Japanese instead of fighting the French. So how long do you actually get there? 2 days. 32% attrition is terrible. Our annexation of CB against Alsace-Lorraine has finished. Intervene in the Sino-Japanese War. Probably actually want to do that, don't we? No national focus set. Failable war goal. I'm assuming they didn't capitulate. They're close, but not quite. The capital is now just Sudan. They don't actually have a city to defend. Slowly but surely. Yeah, Norway is basically just dead. They have 48 divisions. They can't stop us. Let's declare war on the French. Call in all of our allies. Pause the game. Everybody has joined in the war against the French. Fantastic. And now I'm going to intervene on the Sino-Japanese War. Russia is just putting their hands into every single little pocket anywhere. So it looks like this Italy is now taking over Sardinia. Who are we actually at war with? Directly just the French, but they're going to slowly call in more of their allies. Union of Britain is now involved. Germany is now involved, so that means our German troops can now start moving across the border. Because, unfortunately, you know, Czechia and Italy is not actually involved in the war quite yet, so we can't move our troops south yet. Oh yeah, you're this army. This is a different one entirely. Okay. I mean, we can actually set all of our troops just to attack as soon as war is declared. So just so that, you know, they're ready to go. You guys are still doing pretty okay. 3 more days until we're involved into the Sino-Japanese War. Okay. So more guys have joined Austria, so now we're pushing across the Austrian border. I want Italy to join. Oh, Italy has joined, but they haven't called their puppet states in quite yet. But their puppet states are basically completely undefended, which is great news for us. You're just going to go straight to Sarajevo. And that should be okay, I think. So we're already pushing quite well. The French troops are already retreating. People are getting called into the war. Anybody on these fronts quite yet? No, Montenegro's been called. But nobody else does. Russia controls Siberia. Stability comes back to Siberia. Fantastic. Patriotic ceremony. The Walloon commune has joined the war. One of you just want to, like, start the attack. Or, you know, get the people in the Balkans involved in the war. That would be awesome. But sadly, they're not actually doing that. Yeah, so these guys have their pretty strong attack. I mean, again, they're, like, all horses, so... Austria... Have been called. We use the opportunity to claim Chinese Central Asia. No, I will become directly in the war. It's a risky strategy, but which of the... We will attack Japan. Apparently the Chinese don't like that. No, we don't like them. I feel like these are sometimes backwards, but sure. We're not at war with the Vietnamese government quite yet. We're only at war with the Japanese, but I'm sure... You know what? I don't even need to wait. There's no point in waiting. Attack against the front line. Unfortunately, I kind of was hoping that Qing would actually join our faction. But sadly, they did not. Decisions available. War propaganda, I don't care because we're already at... You know what? We're not 100%, so you know, why not? So, you know, we're winning most of our battles. But, you know, these guys are still not involved in the war, which is actually a bit annoying. Build a port. Fresh Persia, I don't think that's really necessary. We're going to start just doing all the military techs again. I don't care about the Navy. Ignore the Navy forever. Mechanized warfare. Create a central bureaucracy. New research labs. Probably should have gotten that a while ago. Do we have submarines? We do. Build some submarines. I don't even know how big is my Navy. I literally don't know. 109 ships. You know, that's not too bad, all things considered. Okay, so Croatia's now become involved in the war, and they look like they're pretty weak. Yeah, we'll have a non-aggression pact with the Chinese. That's A-okay. So we're already doing some pretty good work of pushing our way into Germany. I don't think Croatia and stuff is going to last too long. So yeah, Serbia's still like doing some wacky shenanigans, which I'm not a big fan of. 8 to 9. But I mean, these guys should also start losing organization, or at least I thought they would. It's kind of hard to say. Sure, you guys can all just join the war. We need rubber. We'll get that back from the Princely Federation. And that should be all good. The fall of Berlin. We've already marched our way into Berlin. They were doing fantastically. I mean, the cavalry units have not left Poland quite yet, as far as I can tell, but that's a-okay. Shrink this front line down. Doesn't need to be everywhere. Slovenia's not been called. Bosnia's in the war. All great news for us. Turkey. Did I not call everybody into my wars? Okay, there we go. Now everybody should be in every war imaginable. The Norwegians, though, are still holding out. I mean, they're still holding out quite well because, you know, the entirety of their country is just a giant mountain. Somebody's been wounded, not a big deal. So now the Entente must like me, right? They still don't. Different ideology. Maybe we can have a non-aggression pact. Sardinia has capitulated. Okay, not a big deal to me, at least. The Federation. Did this guy already get himself surrounded? How did this happen? Why is there 6 divisions there? Deployed to that front. That doesn't even make any sense. You two can still be here. March yourself to a port. I guess go to Pyongyang. I don't know where else you're going to actually go, though. Sure, we'll have non-aggression pacts with all of you. Having a non-aggression pact with the Germans makes perfect sense. You know, you think the Germans would be more angry at me because I'm also one of the reasons that their country broke apart. But, you know, they actually don't really care that much. Which is anything, is actually quite understanding. Again, did I not call these people all into my wars? I'm involved in like 15 different wars right now, but that's okay. We're at war with all of this, but I mean, look at compared to the size of our alliances, I still say we're pretty much in the lead. We have just as much field and manpower. Apparently, we've lost more men, but that might be because we're on the side of the. I'm guessing it's mostly the Entente. Yeah, 2.94 of that has been from the Entente. Our faction's only lost 500,000 men. Most of that's actually Finland against the NPA. But overall, I think things are going okay. I mean, like, is Canada doing anything? I mean, the American Civil War is still raging on, and there's still really no clear victor in sight. I think the CSA is still going to win, which is going to be a big blow for us. Actually, it's probably going to destroy the Entente, because the CSA is probably going to join the Internationale at some point. At least I imagine they will. So you guys down here, the Balkans should fall pretty easily. Let's go take Zagreb, please. Thank you. You march into Slovenia. 24 divisions here. If we can cut them off, like, right in the middle here, we can get, like, a nice surround on this. But there seems like there's a lot of men with extremely high defense stats. You know, we're already pushing a great deal into Germany. If anything, we might just want to keep the German attack up for now. So you guys are these guys. Okay, you be extremely aggressive. That's good. I'm gonna have you guys actually stop your attack in Czechia, because it actually doesn't seem like it's going that well. Why are you upset? Division still preparing in opposition. That's fine. That's never been a really big issue before in the past, so I'm not too stressed out about it. So we're gonna take Lübeck. Germany might actually capitulate relatively soon. I mean, they're not really super close, but these are looking pretty good for us for the time being. Yes, and the Norwegians, just one province by one province, keeps falling back. Sudan's looking okay. You know, you guys just sit there and defend. That should be acceptable. Yeah, we got our troops moving in. You guys just be on regular attack. You don't need to be super aggressive. If anything, I want you to be super aggressive. Because a lot of those territories seem like they're basically empty. And it looks like I think the Qing are winning against the Vietnamese government. I think our attacks here have actually only harmed us. Yeah, because I think the NPA is actually pushing into the bet by quite a bit, which is not fantastic. Serbia is still trying to fabricate a claim against us, which is just rude. I really wish they would just stop doing that. Yes, and you go up here, take all of those cities. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Orange Army is doing quite well. Germany is falling like a bag of rocks. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna redeploy these troops. This entire army, they're going to make sure that the Serbians don't do anything. Orange is going to do what they were originally going to do and just be on the entirety of the German border. And that should, I think, for the most part, be fine. Again, all of Orange on this front, except for this dude, is going to march up into these provinces. Has to go take Hamburg, pretty important city, I would say. Things are looking, they're looking pretty well right now. We still got some weird issues with Sudan, but I'm hoping they will capitulate sometime soon. I mean, it looks like they're not, like, that strong. I mean, these guys in the mountains are doing quite well. I will admit those guys in the mountains are doing quite okay. But everybody else is, you know, they're not really holding their own, I would say. If I can get you to go over here and take over the entirety of the river so these guys will just be completely encircled and hopefully would have no supplies. I mean, you can tell how good we're doing by the part that says Russian Empire as opposed to Hungary. Profits from the legislation cities. I thought the legislation cities didn't even exist anymore. No, they're the triad syndicates. They love us, apparently. Same ideology, trade partners, member of the legislation cities council. Yeah, no, they are big fans. Oh, we actually got these guys out free as well. Fantastic. So how's the Pink Army doing? Hopefully they're doing pretty okay. I don't want to border the Qing. That doesn't seem like it's actually going to matter to us at all. We only want to border with the Vietnamese government. Get this guy out of here. Who does he think he is? Are you all marching at least where you should be? I'm hoping so. Not a pact with the Portuguese? Sure. Portugal, like, doesn't... They only exist in, like, Mozambique, so I don't really know what Portugal thinks they're going to do, but... Okay, so they have moved more troops back into Hamburg. For some reason, the front line here broke. I don't know why. Like, keep attacking. I don't know what you're doing. But I do think it's going to be a good time to end this episode. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Anthony. If you enjoyed, remember to thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, you can always thumb down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.